Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early mornings LA. It's a 6:30 edition, the bottom of the hour. The push is underway for that $2,400 for SSI, SSDI, Social Security and Railroad benefits, plus a 20% increase, plus a step up every year. Big push, and Wall Street's looking for stimulus to land in your bank account this holiday season, but will it get done? Meantime, it continue to give viewers big money, and I'm going to figure out and I'll explain to you in this video how you can get thousands of dollars in the next $24 in the next 24 hours in your account. So don't leave me. Don't go to the casino. Sir Lloyd's not there. It's in the morning. He's not there in the morning. He's there in the evening. But let's get ready. And this is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LA, the easy breezy, lighthearted, early start of the day show. The 6:30 edition. If you missed the 6 o'clock edition of the show, I dropped it in the pinned comment, and it's also over in the pinned comment is there as well. It's a great day, and the toast is toast, and the butter is butter, and I'm here, you're here, and Sirloin is not here. He sleeps. He's a cow. He sleeps at night. He goes to the casino at night and just gets very, very exhausted from all that milk. A cow and their milk and grazing on the front lawn. There's still change on the front lawn at the casino every single few days because Sir Lloyd just goes out there and starts eating. But it's morning, and the toast is toast and the butter is buttering. I'm here, you're here, and the bacon's grilling. Did you leave me some bacon? But I'm so glad you joined me. In this video, I'm going to have so much for you, and please subscribe because I'm getting viewers thousands of dollars of money right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 years from now, not 5 months from now. This is money right now. This is money you qualify for. Every single viewer of this channel qualifies for the money which I go over in these videos. I'm going over them because you qualify for them. And it's money that is dedicated for you, so I want you to get it because ultimately if you're sitting back saying, I just want to hear about my stimulus check. Well, guess what? There is no stimulus check. It's just not going out. There is no stimulus check in the mail. But there is this stimulus check, and there's several of these stimulus checks which you can get because there's 3 different things that you can get, and one of them has 4 different items to it as well. So I'm going to go over that in this video, so please subscribe. Also like this video. This is an enhanced viewing experience. So over on the side is a wonderful chat where you can chat with familiar faces every morning. It's the same 60,000 people that tune in, and they're there. They remember each other. It's a familiar face. It's all lighthearted. It's all easy breezy. There's no stress express. If you have stress, you need to find the express out of town, or I'll find it for you. So it's as simple as that. That's how it works. But I'm so glad you joined me. So drop your comments over there and follow along. If you need help with grants, to reach out to people in there and say, hey, I need help finding this, and someone will help you. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news, as you sit here this morning, is that there's no less than 3 ways you can get money right now, thousands of dollars during the holidays. And I don't mean, now between now and December. I mean between now and tomorrow. I'm getting people money very quickly with 3 different ways. First, CARES Act 1 money. This is money that was given by the federal government to your state, which then gave it to your cities and counties. This is money that's for you to get. And ultimately, you should be getting this money. This is everyone of this channel qualifies for this money. Everyone on SSI, SSDI, SSI, and Social Security and Railroad benefits all qualify for this money. It's different hierarchies. It's first rent, then it's utilities, then it's food, and then it's medicine. In the video before this, I explained a lot about that, so I'll drop it in the pinned comment. Watch that video if you want more explanation about how to get the money, and also go on the community page of this channel, which I'll also drop in the pinned comment if you need people to help you. Lean on those people after you do the work. Don't lean on the people after you've done no work. They're not the chauffeurs, so treat them with respect like you would treat them a family member. All right, let's get to escalated benefits because that's been a big winner. Big winner. If you've been on UI or PUA anytime in 2020 because of this pandemic, you listen up because this is you. What you need to understand is you qualify potentially for escalated benefits 9 out of 10 times. The only times you don't is if you made less than $18,000 in 2019 or you're already at maximum benefits, which almost none of the times it has happened, because most people have never realized they had to do this. If you realize you had to do this and you don't need this, you don't need what I have to say to you, but most people don't realize this. What happens is that most states start you, almost all states start you on the weekly lowest benefit amount they can pay you. Why? Because that's the way they do it. It's not because they just want to cheat you out. It's that's the way they do it. So their weekly benefit that they may start you on is $100 a week. Did you not know that they go to $500 a week? Yeah. So you're like, what? You go to $500 a week and I'm getting $100 a week? Wait a second. What's going on here? Yes. Hello. That's why I'm here. Surprise. So you're getting paid $100 a week and they should be paying you $500 a week. What? So, yeah. How many weeks have you been on unemployment? Since February. March. So that's 30 something weeks. 30 weeks? Wait. Yeah, they do pay retroactive. Yes, no joke. They pay retroactively. They actually have to pay retroactively. It's not that they want to or have a choice. They have to pay you retroactively. So if you were being paid $100 a week and you're supposed to get $500 a week and it's retroactively for 30 weeks, you could do the math. No, I can't. I need a calculator. I had to do that joke. Yeah, so you can't do that math in your head. Okay, all right. So, well, get the calculator out because ultimately, this is a lot of money for you. Let me do the math for you generally. If you made over 30,000 2019 earnings, 99% of the time you are maxing out your weekly benefits. So every state has a different high max benefit amount. In the Midwest, it's like $350. In the West, it's $400. In the New England states, it's about $500, $550. So if you're being paid, if you have never done escalated benefits, you're going to be able to raise your benefits about $200 to $300 a week. Times 30 weeks is, yes, $10,000. And yes, I've had half a dozen viewers get this since Thursday, and they've gotten it in 24 hours. It's as simple as that. And the good thing about this is that this is not something that's going to disappear because of what's going on with with Steve Mnuchin. If you did not notice or did not catch the video before this, Steve Mnuchin is doing exactly what I predicted was going to happen. People are so shocked. I'm not shocked because I told you this was going to happen. That's what I do on this channel. I predict things. Steve Mnuchin is calling back money from CARES Act 1 programs that are sitting around, calling back the money from the Federal Reserve, calling back the money from wherever he can call the money back and putting it in the bank and locking the key and saying, you know what? Bye. Yeah, because he can do that, and he's actually supposed to do that. So all that money is sort of sitting around that we're thinking it's going to be repurposed for this and repurposed for that. Well, it could have been. In fact, he asked for it to be repurposed on Friday, but then when they said, no, I don't know, do exactly what we want to do or our way. He's like, no, I'm returning the money and putting it in the lock, in the bank, and see you and have a nice life, because I'm gone. And that's what he's doing. So suddenly, what's important to understand is that when I'm talking about escalated benefits for states, this has nothing to do with that. This is the state money. This is their money. So he's not taking the state's money away. So next, if you made $25,000 to $30,000 2019, you'll generally raise your benefits about $100 a week. So yeah, $3,000, bam, right in your account. That's 30 weeks, $100 a week. $3,000. Next, if you made about $18,000 to $25,000, you could possibly raise it about $50 a week, which is about $1,500. Bam, right in your account. This is so simple. And I got to tell you, of the viewers, I've seen them generally get this turned around within a 24-hour window. Really, really, really fast. So what you do, pull out your 2019 tax return, scan it, put it in your computer. Then open your computer and write a nice little letter. Say, hi, unemployment office. I'm Sir Lloyd, whatever your name is. Here I am, and I'm making $100 a week of unemployment benefits, and I'm being paid $100 a week of unemployment benefits. And please take a look at my 2019 tax return. I made, in 2019, on my tax return, $31,000. Okay, please see whether I qualify for extra weekly benefits or more weekly benefits or additional weekly benefits. Very, 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 very basic words. Make the words as simple as you can make the words. Don't say I saw from a guy on the computer that was wearing a black shirt with lights in the background. Don't say, I watched this on YouTube and then YouTube told me to do it. There's inevitably someone just does that. I don't know why. They want to drop names or something. I just don't know. I heard this at the casino, and this this is why I'm doing it. No, just do it. Just stop referencing things. And use very basic words and send it off. Send it inside the portal. If you're able to send a message inside your website of where you get your unemployment applications filed, or send it by email, send it the fastest way they can get it. Ultimately, this is why I'm having you do this, because UI is expiring in December. Yes. PUA is expiring in December. Yes. FPUC has already expired. Yes. And ultimately, in my heart of hearts, I sometimes sense things with this channel. And usually when I sense things, I'm right. I sense people just still don't realize those things are expiring in December, because every now and then someone drops a comment and says, I think they expire in December. I'm like, yeah, they really do expire in December. You better get ready, because it's going away. Now, it will come back, but it's going away. And when things go away with this Congress, they take forever to come back. And when FPUC was supposed to expire in July, in June, we're like, of course it's not going to expire. They're going to take care of you. Of course. They take care of you. And as August rolled around, they had the opportunity to take care of what happened in July. Oh, of course they'll take care of you. They didn't take care of you. So what I'm saying to you right now is get this escalated benefits done right now, because you'll get the money within 24 hours if you're in a state that's very quick on stuff. And this ability to get $5, $10, $3,000 in your bank account now in November, before a tsunami could potentially hit on January 1st and all these benefits go away, is why you need this assistance. Next, what's important to understand when we're doing CARES Act 1, rent grants, food grants, utility grants, is that, with the exception of the utilities, which is done at the utility companies, when we're talking about the original CARES Act rent and utilities grants, they're not going to be around forever. They have to return this money in a few weeks. And believe me, they're going to get someone's going to get on the phone, and guess who it's going to be? It's going to be Steve Mnuchin. Mid-December, it's going to say, hey, city, you have some money, you got to return it. And this is what's going to happen. And I'm not predicting it because it's actually been written. Some cities are going to try not to return the money, which is not going to work very well. And other cities are going to try to spend the money as quickly as they can on stuff that has nothing to do with you. And then other cities are going to be like, okay, yeah, let's return the money. But the vast majority of cities are spending the money on you now because they understand the deadline. And that's what's important, is to get this money now. And I always don't realize the impact of this channel. I mean, there's 2 million viewers a day. So the more people that are getting this money, the less money it's going to be around. It's first come, first serve. It's first come, first serve. So every time I go into Purple Power Live and I see, 20 people in the chat from Houston, or 200 people in the chat from Kentucky, ultimately what's going to happen is that those 200 people are going to get money, and you be maybe number 201 and may not get the money. So you need to push very hard. You need to be calling City Hall today, County Hall, State Housing Authority, get this money. You need to be going on websites and pulling up the websites for the city and county and your state and your unemployment and your utilities company to look for the rent grants, the COVID grants, the utility grants, the COVID, the rent assistance programs, the utility assistance programs, and get those applications in. What I need you to understand, I haven't said this in a video, I guess I probably should, is that these grants are very simple and quick. Every now and then I hear someone that says, I had to fill out 5,000 pages, or I had to wait, I'm supposed to wait for someone to come back in the office, they'll be back in 7 days, or I had to fill out 55 pages of forms. If you're doing that, you're not at the right place. You're just not in the right place. That's not how these things work. They understand that the people applying for these assistance plans are, probably don't have a computer, probably don't have access to the internet, have limited resource, may not have a college education. And so they're not making these things complicated. So if you're seeing something that looks like you're signing War and Peace or signing a 500-page Jackie Collins novel, then you're clearly not in the right place. It should be a very simple thing. And the last thing I have to say to you is that ultimately, if you get a no, that no in your mind, because you watch this channel, should be a yes. Every single day, unfortunately, I'm spending a certain amount of time every day going through the comments and deleting people who say there is absolutely not a single penny of any money available for anything in the state of Florida. delete. Like, delete. Okay, that's just wrong. And I don't care that I don't care that so much that the comments on the channel. I worry that someone else in Florida is going to read that comment and say, I saw that comment says there's nothing available in the state of Florida. So I'm just going to stop. And this, this must have been for other states. It's not for Florida. Well, guess what? It is in Florida. It's everywhere in Florida, practically. And if you have read that negative comment, you may have believed it. So ultimately, please don't drop those comments. Please don't drop a comment that says there's nothing anywhere in this state of something, which is just, it's almost like a concerted effort to tell people not to get anything and to enjoy and having them struggle. What you're doing is imparting incorrect information in a way that is negatively impacting other people on purpose. So please don't do that. And ultimately, if you thought you were doing it to help people by sending a message about something you believe was true, don't do it, because there's a reason why the recording says that they're available. It doesn't say, I'm saying they're available, not for you to post in the comments that they're not available in 55 something thousand states. So and more importantly, if you're a person reading through the comments, which you really shouldn't, if you're seeing a comment like that, skip the comment and go to the next one until I get to it and delete it, because those comments really don't help anyone but the person who perhaps found enjoyment in having you stop apply for something because they said, yeah, let me get them stop applying for Florida. Needless to say, there are grants all over Florida, and there's grants in almost every single state of this country. And as to utilities, it's every state practically, and as to food, it's almost every state. And then rent, it's in most of the states. Stay informed, stay focused, stay motivated, and please subscribe. Coming up at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is Mornings LA with big updates across the board, and at 12 noon is Holidays LA. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in LA for more.